Let's talk about Cancer rising. First, I want you to remember that your rising sign is determined by your time and place of birth. It influences how you first interact with people, so your first impressions. It also influences your physical appearance and how you first respond when something unexpected is thrown your way. It's also important to remember that in your sun sign, moon sign, rising combination, that your rising sign is third in command. Knowing this is going to empower you on your journey to manifesting your desires by bringing awareness to how people first receive your energy. This way you can make adjustments and transform whatever energy necessary to make sure that you are bringing the energy that you want to bring into the room. Okay, Cancer rising. Cancer is a water sign, so a person with Cancer rising will give the first impression of someone who is personable but guarded and difficult to read. Cancer is a cardinal sign, so if they are not put in the position of leadership, then they will shut down and remain reserved until made to feel more comfortable. Cancer is the youngest of the water signs, so a person with Cancer rising will also have a youthful energy about them. A person with Cancer rising is likely to have a round, expressive face, bright eyes, slender arms and legs, and a smooth pace to their walk. Their bodies are thickest through the middle and are prone to gaining weight as they age. Okay, if you have Cancer rising and you encounter unexpected circumstances, your initial response is to go into your shell a bit and then take in whatever information is necessary to then decide how you want to respond based on how you feel about what's going on. So the good thing about this is you're not going to find yourself quickly responding and then regretting your actions. But the negative thing about this is it lends to you not trusting your instinct as much as you should. So when you find someone with Cancer rising being exposed to something that they weren't expecting, then you may find them in a disagreeable energy. So you want to give them a moment to kind of understand for themselves how they feel about something, and then they'll come back around. Positive traits of Cancer rising: kind, imaginative, sympathetic, and an extremely retentive memory. Negative traits of Cancer rising: laziness, inconstancy, restless, and passive. Okay, if you have Cancer rising, trust your instinct, trust your gut. You actually have a very powerful intuition. So although you may want to retreat when something unexpected is coming your way, you're actually at your best when you trust what your gut says. It either says yes or it says no. It says go for this or it says this isn't for you. But trust that, because your intuition is extremely strong. So the more you can start to trust that, the stronger it will be. The more you'll work and exercise that muscle, which will help you in manifesting your goals and leading you down that path to fulfillment. So Cancer rising, initially reserved, but very clever, very ambitious. They just need to remember that taking things personally is an actual weakness, because it distracts you from what's really going on when you start to create this story of what's happening and why you don't like it. It demotivates you and gets you off course. So remember, don't sweat the small stuff, and if it's something big, communicate. Don't go into your shell and hide and expect people to know what's going on. So if you have Cancer rising, you can now look at your sun sign, moon sign, and rising sign and factor in how those three energies work together. You can take the positive traits from all three of those energies and implement them when you're on your path to manifesting the things you desire, as opposed to allowing your negative traits to undermine what you're doing and to hold you back. So coming up after we finish the rising sign series, we're going to deal with compatibility and love with all the astrological signs. So subscribe to the channel. There's a lot more astrological information coming your way. Thanks for watching.